See, to keep the cats out, I'm trying to install this hydraulic door spring for a, according to these people. The company is called, Chinese company is called Volo. According to these people, this kind of door with hinge on left and you are installing like this, it is called a right open door. Okay, right open door. So I'm trying to install this thing. This paper which they have given, it is giving measurements in millimeter and it is in proportion. So what they are asking to do is to cut out and paste it to drill the hole. So what I did is this hinges diagram is given, hinge is drawn, just folded it right on the center. Okay, then placed it like this. Placed it properly like this, so that this connecting base is on the fitting comfortably in this door frame. This connecting base will be in this door frame. So this thing should not be coming to the edge or anything. It should be comfortable. So according to that, first fold this, keep this folded place exactly at the, see this hinge is drawn here, sorry, here, I'm sorry, I'm holding with one hand. See, this is folded, it is folded like this, like this. This fold you have to keep it here. This hinge fold, which is folded in half now. Okay. This one, keep it on the center line of this. And this one, move it so that it comfortably sits somewhere here, while keeping this side on the hinge part. Okay. Then this one, when it is kept on top, just punch 2 holes. Using center punch, and then 4 holes in here. Okay, that is one part. All the while this paper should be held somehow. Here some grease was there on this hinge, so it was holding. So that's how this is done. Then they are asking to put 6 mm M6. They have asked to put, the screws are M6. But by mistake I made the hole also 6 mm. So screws are 6 mm. The hole should be like 5.5. So this ripped off. Okay. So this thing ripped off when I installed this. So this tips I am giving just, not the whole procedure. Okay. So what needs to be done is, you have to take some bamboo, this thing, toothpick like this. 2 of them is enough. Then apply Fevicol, a very effective method to fill holes made by mistake, enlarged holes, etc. in wood. Apply so that it is sufficiently, you can apply, maybe 4 or 5 drops you can apply. Even if it is high, no problem. Then put these two in this hole, which is made by mistake. As I told, it should be 5.5 or 5 mm, but I made 6, right? Put in this. Okay, this part, not the tip, not the tapered part, this end. Put this here. Then both should go in. Okay. Then take the screw. Okay. Give it slight tap so that it goes in, and then you can tighten it. So Fevicol will fix this very strongly. That is another tip. Okay. Thirdly, while installing this, after you fix this and this, the adjustment needed is that when you move this here, this should be perpendicular. That means when you are pushing this here, I don't want to push it now because screws are not fixed. This is pushed here so that it comes at an angle. This support arm, they call it support arm, this is adjustment arm. So so that this should be 90 degree to this. So you have to push this and adjust this so that this pivot gets into this. For that you have to adjust this in or out. Okay, so that when it is pushed, this pivot goes in, and this should be like this, and this should be at an angle like this. That's how adjustment is done. And I don't know, when I opened it first time, this pulled off. There was difficulty in opening also, so when I pulled the door out, this thing ripped off. I'll update on that. Then these adjustments are there, adjustment screws. 1 and 2, they should be pointing towards the hinge. And this kind of larger hole in this support base should be away from the hinge. Okay, this is a dust cap. So this one you can fully tighten it when you are installing. Then later on loose it for controlling the closing and the latching speed. It's not very easy if you are doing it first time. Then you can use level meter. Before finalizing this thing, you can use level meter. Okay. So I'll show whether it is working after installing. I messed up and the screws got ripped off. Only one was holding. So now I'm filling the holes and tightening it. It should hold well, because when this is opening, a lot of force, ripping force is applied on this part. Yeah. See, now this is tightened. I have put Fevicol, inserted it. The torque is like quite high. See, and I am rotating it. Very high torque. Okay. That hole has been corrected. In this bamboo toothpick remaining part, you can gently break it off. Okay. This tip part which is protruding out, let it stay there. Because if it goes in, then this will become loose again. Some part let it protrude. This Fevicol and all you can apply on top. That's it. See, one more mistake. This thing has to be placed slightly higher. Okay, so this will also go slightly higher. This will be touching the floor, the roof. Actually, I think this is the reason why I did not make it higher. Why I am asking to make it higher is, when this fully opens, this part is touching this one. When this is rotating like this, I'll show you. This part is touching this door, and it is not able to open. Okay, because of this thing stopping this edge, this wood, this chipped off wood. So as a result, that is the reason it ripped off the first time. All these things you have to take care of. Like this kind of roof, if you have in front of door, such problems will happen. So this should have been shifted higher, slightly higher. The only option is to make a file with files and to cut this part off. Then only the door will fully open till this wall. So you have to be careful. First time installation, all these issues will be there. See, for that problem of this edge touching the door while opening, because this should be lifted up slightly, but could not do that because of this what do you call, this kind of shelf is there. So that's why this edge is touching the door. So what I did is, the 90-degree concept I abandoned and extended this thing, so that when it opens, more of this door will open when this is uh, closing, this angle is reducing. Okay, so this will reach there, that door, slower compared to when you make this 90 degree. That 90 degree theory, I saw it in the instructions and YouTube, but without that also it is working. So this kind of obstruction is coming and this kind of obstruction, then you have to abandon that 90 degree thing and make sure that the setting is such that this thing is closing. The door should be able to be latched from here and other side. That is the solution. See, finally this thing is slowly chipping off the wood, and slowly you try to open and it will open then quite well. Secondly, adjust the speed, the latching speed, that means this much part, such that if you keep your hand here, it does not hurt your hand like this. Okay, otherwise some pet will get its neck stuck or kid will get hurt like that. So now the final thing is something like this. This thing is good, but you should not have this kind of obstruction, this kind of loft and all. Then installation will be difficult. So you only see the quality of screws are not good here. The head has got chipped when tightening. These things I tightened it using, I told that bamboo toothpick and all. Now it is okay. I think something less complicated would be better if you want to buy it. These adjustment screws, you should not turn it fully out. If you turn it out, the hydraulic oil will come off and then it will be non-functional.